Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Moody Monday. So you guys, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time being on my channel, my name is Tia B. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, what are you waiting for? Because we have so much fun over here. Go ahead and subscribe right now as you are watching me talk to you about this right now. So hit that subscribe button as you're looking at me right now. Okay. So today we are going to get into this video. As the title said, we're going to talk about Jayda and Little Baby. Most of all, Jayda, and how, like I told you guys before, a lot of these things that these girls go through, we go through as well. No girl, no amount of celebrity can absolve or allow a person to escape the necessary needs of life in order to growth, healing. No amount of money, no amount of bag, no amount of shoes, no amount of being a celebrity, A-list, B-list, C-list, whatever, can help you avoid or allow you to avoid growing and healing, because it is necessary in this life, and it's necessary in order to grow in this world. Y'all, this is the tea. This is what I really wanted to discuss. Have a girl chat about. She's been in a relationship after relationship after relationship after relationship ever since she was in high school. She said that she don't even know how to be single, and that basically she has to learn herself all over again. Right? Let's get into a discussion about this, because a lot of us girls, especially like in middle school and in high school, we start dating really early. I remember I was in middle school when I had my first boyfriend in 6th grade. And that was because other girls had their first boyfriends. So I was like, I want a boyfriend to fit in with everybody else. And they made having a boyfriend look so great and look so much better than being single and being just a young girl, just living the free young life, like living as a little girl, like enjoying my youth, you know what I mean? And for a lot of girls, they make being in relationships look so cute, whether it's the Instagram posts, the little trailer stories that they put the music to, the different pictures, the happy birthday text messages they be showing on social media. They show you their gifts that their boyfriend bought them for their birthday. So if you're in middle school or high school, they're constantly walking around school holding hands. They're constantly being talked about being the cutest couple. So a lot of us girls, when we were younger, we wanted to get in relationships. And so it created this constant need for us to keep doing this process over and over again with a different guy. We start to fantasize about having this wonderful boyfriend, this loving boyfriend that we see other girls have on social media, and we see them walking around holding hands, that it creates this weird desire to constantly continue the process. Like, there's some girls, or I even know for me, when I stopped talking to one guy, it was a space of time where I was good being fine and single, but then after a while, after seeing everybody else booed up, I wanted it again. It created this constant desire to continue to get into relationships. And so when there was a need for me to grow, I literally had to break up with whoever I was with. I had to stop talking to who I was talking to. I mean, they weren't helping me grow anyways, but I had to push them aside and take the time that I needed to grow. Because that allowed me to push that constant desire of having a boyfriend and having a guy in my life. So ever since we're young, it's like we have this constant desire to keep getting boyfriends. This one don't work out, keep getting boyfriends. After a while, as we start to get older, we start adding kids to it. And then, our baby father, we may break up, and then next thing you know, we getting a new boyfriend. So it's this constant need for a boyfriend. And some women, they constantly, like, that's why you see women who's 45, who's 50, they're constantly continuing to run through the process of keep having a boyfriend, keep having a boyfriend, keep having a man there. When they get divorced, they need a man to be there to help them through their divorce. So it creates this weird desire to have a boyfriend and to have a man, right? So it doesn't allow you to, like she said, learn yourself, because you're constantly desiring to have somebody there. You're constantly desiring to have a boyfriend. So it leaves no time for you to grow up properly. It leaves no time for you to get to know this person right in front of you that you look at in the mirror every day. So in a way, she is right. Us girls have to do better. Because at a young age, we start to put boys first. We don't put ourselves first. We don't enjoy the youth of being a girl, a young girl. We don't enjoy that. We want to be wives. We want to be girlfriends. We want to be partners. We want to be life. What do they call that? True loves. Like, we want to be your other half. We want to do all that stuff, right? But we never get to actually be girls. We never get to understand ourselves. We never get to have fun just being girls, just hanging out with your girls, and just enjoying the life that God has given us. We never take the time to enjoy the youth that we have, because we're so busy feeding that desire that started in middle school to constantly have a boyfriend and constantly need somebody right by our sides. Ladies, the point is, all this time that Jayda has been alive, she's 23. I'm 23. All this time that she has been alive, you guys, throughout with those relationships, she hasn't really learned herself. You understand? She hasn't really kept up with herself. Me, the only thing that saved me is I always had a desire to grow. I always had a desire to be better than my last mistake. I always had a desire to have a better mindset. So there was always a desire there where it was stronger. My desire for that was stronger than my desire to constantly have somebody in my life. Now there's a lot of moments where I needed that in between time. You know, after I grew, there was a between time to my next lesson where I felt like I needed a man or a guy in between that time, because I felt alone and I looked around and everybody else had boyfriends. But there also came a time where I realized that I didn't need this person in my life. This person's not helping me grow. It's not helping me continue to get to know myself. Like, this person is blocking that. So then I would just move that person out the way and get back to growing. But the thing is, you guys, we have to get back to growing. We have to get back to caring about ourselves. We start so young caring about these boys that we miss out on everything. It's like so many girls don't get to really understand and get really experience being a young girl. You understand me? From the pressures of this world, from the pressures, and in our own matters inside of us, from everything that we have to go through in life, we don't ever get the chance to be real girls, real teenage girls that you see in the movies that they're giggling all the time. We don't get to do that. Especially black girls. I'm sorry to say it, but we don't. We're so busy trying to be grown women at a young age. We don't get to enjoy being 14, 15 and do what 14 and 15-year-olds do. You understand? We don't really enjoy that because we're so busy chasing after a boyfriend, chasing after being older, chasing after being able to do things that we're not at the age to do, that we never really understand and enjoy each year that we have in this world. But let me tell you something, and then I'm going to finish this up and wrap this up. Life is very, very precious. Each and every day that you wake up is very precious. But most of all, the person that you'll always wake up to is yourself. It doesn't have to be a man next to you. You don't have to have a boyfriend on your line. You don't have to have a guy on your line. You always have to remember that the person that you wake up with every morning, that you will forever wake up with, that will forever hold you down, is yourself. So girls, listen to me. Zoom in if you have to. I'm going to say this real loud as possible. You guys, we all, as female, as a unit, we have to start taking care of ourselves. We have to start caring about ourselves. We have to start putting ourselves first. We do not want to be 40, 45, 50, 35, and finally realizing that we've missed out on us. We've missed out on learning about ourselves. We missed out on learning about what we like and what we don't like, what our faults and our weaknesses are, because we've been too busy worrying about boys. We've been too busy worrying about social media. We've been too busy worried about money. We've been too busy worrying about all these other things that we don't take the time to care about ourselves. We are important. Listen to me. I'm telling y'all right now, we are very important. You are very important. Your existence matters. So from this day on, I don't care if you got a boyfriend, a dude that you call in the middle of the night, I don't care. From this very moment, make a promise to yourself to always put yourself first. Because you do not want to wait to get to know yourself again. I hope Jayda continues to explore and to gain love for herself, knowledge, healing, all that stuff while she's single. I don't know if those two are going to get back together. If she does get back together with him, let's encourage her, because they are some hard situations to get out of. And that's all I have for today. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe before you leave this video. Subscribe. And I'll see you guys back on the next episode. Bye.